such an intellect! Yes. Fucking open up. Can't believe there's just one bandit. He's just like, yo, dude, I'm getting in the lift, dude. See you, dude. Fuck. Fuck. From here, we proceed to the heart of Labyrinth. It's the most costly guarded secret. Thomazine. It marks the beginning and the end of our efforts, whence we delve to seek audience with the star, and hence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. This way, if you please. We're close, chat. We're close! Who's still on? Not many. Oh, kind of try and Reaper. I should ask him how he feels about that. 10 10, Chad. 10 10. That is a sleek motherfucker! I bid you welcome to the Thermazine. Direct your attention toward the center and behold the arc over which we've long labored. As you can see, 'twas designed as a medium-sized craft, the better to reduce fuel consumption. Miniaturizing magics have been applied to the interior to ensure that the thrust-to-weight ratio does not place too much great limitation on its freight capacity. The afterburner, as you know, has been fully removed for further modification, but we shall reattach it soon enough. I have received word that Kakol and several of your eyes are working on it with intense fever. They're sure to see it done. 'Twas by their expertise. No. Fuck. Point taken. Let's move on. I must warn you again, however, that even with the benefit of our advice, to treat her with her is not a simple feat. Okay. Yeah, he said something about, but we needed to talk to Heidelin. I I've done what I can to impress upon you. The gravity of what lies ahead. Are you prepared? Always. Yeah, I'm not right. Okay. Okay, he's going to go. Eat the fucking food. Fortunatus is ready to lead you to Heidelin at last! We make for the lift at the center of the chamber. Come. As you all know, outside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilize this principle in constructing the anti-tower, and once more, here in the Thomazine. That's not the fucking point, Kerr. No sooner did the Forum decide to withdraw from Eorzea than we began to work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before, in search of Hyden's ever fainter smells. The Itoscope. Did you communicate with her through this device? For a time, yes. But since the 7th Umbral Calamity, it's been rare to even hear a whisper. As you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared, beyond the Itoscope. Even so, I make no guarantee you will find her, nor your safety. Not so deep in the ethereal sea. You understand, but if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know, I only wish to do more than observe your progress from far. The Itoscope's ocular lens, by the way, may peer through the ethereal sea without placing ourselves in hazard. Lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of aether so dense and turbulent they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will call you with teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist assessing said risk. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. That's Krill. Please allow me. Yeah. No one's more familiar. I thought about this much, and in truth, I do not believe I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The events at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstrip my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard. Now, how much you wish it may be otherwise. If I may assist in the manner that Master Falcon has laid out, however, I still may be of use. Will you trust me in doing so? I think it's none I trust more. Compared to all that effort you put into keeping us alive, our souls were in the first. Preventing us from dissolving into the aether on a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore our health somehow. You flatter me, but I assure that you will be keeping a close eye on all of you. There is one more thing. Those in the ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. It is an embrace its memories washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, so we believe. Yet, what of these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift in the ethereal times. Some theorize they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you for hatred or for love. Thus, I do caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who would gladly extend a hand to you. They may lift you up once more. Alice's out.
Right then.
Stinian's in. Yeah. She'll still be down there. Okay.
seems in order with the lens. And I trust you can hear me?
That we can.
Those things are pure malcontent. The residue of lives unfulfilled.
You cannot stop us!
This will hurt.
You cannot stop us!
Fucking Ilbert. Sloppy.
You underestimate me!
Sather, Problema. Try as you might conceal it, you've always worried over much. Is there stuff up there? Bigger than she was. Bro! Fuck. God damn it.
Away with you! Follow the flow of ether. It will guide you. The ether is too dense. Ah, I'm losing you.
In a rush of familiar affection, the memory of a valiant Archon takes form.
This will hurt.
What's up? If so, it's super old and should be tossed. Double check with Morgan now.
Are you?
She'd know?
I think I'm going to pass her back in next.
Okay, yeah, just throw it. In a rush of familiar delight, the memory of the kind-hearted knight is gone.
Gloves are off. I will not hold back.
You cannot stop us!
Echo, welcome. Hope you're doing well.
This will hurt. This will hurt.
So many fucking ARR things.
This will hurt.
This bro hits so hard. Thank God. fight's so cool. I feel like for half of the fight right now.
You cannot stop us!
And bills on and fail you again.
This will hurt.
You cannot stop us!
You're mine.
Gloves are off. I will not hold back.
This is a big area. What's the material? Which is good, because I'm finally going to actually use that. Smile.
You're mine.
On Tencent. It'll make you proud.
You underestimate me! This will hurt.
So headstrong, stubborn to the last. But this is as far as you go. Oblivion beckons!
Ah, you little bitch.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far! You will persist in this folly no longer!
You underestimate me!
The stage is set!
I will not hold back.
didn't realize that there was a big piece of ice and everyone left. I was just thinking, I'm like, man, I don't think I've wiped on like a single boss this entire expansion. There was somewhere I had to be stupid. Well, minus the first try. I'm definitely taking
Many
it.
faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far. You will persist in this folly no longer.
This will hurt.
The stage is set.
You underestimate me.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
I will not hold back.
What a boorish audience you are!
I think I'm good. Yeah, definitely good. Doesn't let me see, but yeah.
You're fine. You're fine.
Wow, Alphanaut's in the middle of both of those. Impressive, my man. Ooh, left. So I haven't seen that one yet. He's spamming it. Alright. He almost got me in the reset.
You cannot stop us!
Done.
Lies! All lies! Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies!
Wow. That's really cool.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to her.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
That's what you want. I'm not doing. Yeah, no, fuck you. Have you any memories of Medion? Medion?
How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emmett Suck. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. it was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emet adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly.
So fucked up.
But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth.
You're such a little fucking edgelord, man.
I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception.
Sure did.
If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth, my answer to the question, and yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way?
No, you're just a bastard.
After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Fandaniel, still clinging to existence, I see. You who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arsahi?
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall, and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist.
That's because you suck.
But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
I'll do what must be done.
And what might that be? My wish is all but granted. To die and take you all with me.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
Yeah, that was another thread.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
We meet again, Vanat.
I see. thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come, yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being, and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope.
God damn.
As you have done so many times before.
Well, they have like the Mephilia theme going on in the background too. Well, I guess it's a lot more than Mephilia.
Thou dost pursue an impossible
Probably the Heidelberg
dream.
theme.
Yet knowing this,
We've heard it a lot.
pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others
Music choice in this game is
as
so
they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approaches, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark!
You son of a bitch. If
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey.
Alright, Heidelin.
Leave the star and never return.
We're gonna have to fight this out one last time, huh?
Prove ourselves worthy. Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
I've been waiting for this fight for a long time, chat.
For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
Party science, some of the allies' roles are different from what you normally would select. Yeah, I want to finish this with fucking my group. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's everybody!
The last of my kind shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
Ancient or primals? Because I'm pretty sure there's more of the latter, for sure.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
I like to feel that.
A change of arms. May the test continue. We're near or far. You're mine. Light unyielding. You're mine.
You're mine.
By blade.
We must stay strong. Our fates are not yet seen.
We're near or far.
I will not hold back.
By blade. Crystals of light, to me.
I will not hold back. Gloves are off.
Here. The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think. Find your way in the darkness.
My turn!
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. By crystal light.
Make ready!
We're near or far.
This will hurt. Be gone!
We're high or low. Light unyielding. Refulgence eternal.
Be gone! Be gone!
By blade.
I have you now.
Succumb not to fear. where near or far.
You underestimate me!
Gloves are off.
You cannot stop us!
You underestimate me!
I will not hold back. I will not hold back.
I may?
This will hurt. You underestimate me!
Light unyielding. At last, man has the strength to.
She's such an asshole. She did intentionally make it harder.
No! This can't be happening!
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations. surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mother Crystal, our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope, as goeth one, so goeth the other.
So I wasn't wrong, which she did have to go.
Come home.
Her redirecting everything back to the crystal, though, was not a thing I was thinking at all. And she did make everything harder for us, because she never helped.
For thee.
Intentionally.
Come closer.
The reason she made everything so scuffed and made everything more difficult for us was intentional. Fuck you, Heidelin.
Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the crystal of Azan, yes? As Heidelin, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, Souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
We'll find our way, Venat.
Of this, I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
Yeah, just, Glad to see you better, though we could roughly place your soul as deep as you went. We could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me a fright. Wonder what happened. You mean to say Heidelin is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We will find Meteon. It's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over that crystal, that is, the fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe where congregates the despair of countless stars. You were determined to see this through. We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need not ask anything more of you. Yet we only have two means to travel to the great expanse, the moon and Charlayan's Ark. I am all too aware without both of them there will be no exodus. But nonetheless, I beg you to honor the agreement we made. The Forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would not, and would do all of my power to aid your cause. Doesn't he still have to get it passed through the forum, though? With that said, I suggest you rest a while. Proving oneself to Heiligen is never easy. Despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course to the Sea of Stars in a single day. Ye gods. Should we head above ground for some fresh air, then? And perhaps a nap? Look at all the words. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite as deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects of your prolonged exposure? Nauseous visits, hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep, and if you experience any unusual phenomenon, let me know. I'll add it to our records. Stop giving me experience right now, kittens.
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least. Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Monica, just had a good rest. An envoy of Master Fusionauts arrived not long ago with a message that the Low Prince have determined Mentonia's Maintenance the cake. No, whatever. We've been asked to gather at Rostra, and I'll meet you there along with the others. Okay. Before we do that, though... we need to finish out New Gridania. God. Look at my party members. There's no one. There's a few friends still, though. Did he all open up? He did. Woo! Glypnir has not been sensing since the last encounter. This brief respite might be our best chance to quell the Great One's terror. Cool. Make way for the saplings, Kubo! We've had plenty of practice cultivating our gardens, so selecting the most robust ones is a simple matter. That was the hardest work, so you can help with the easy part. If you see a spot of corruption, cut the taint and plant the seed in its place, Kubo. Do it enough times and the Great One is sure to understand what we're doing and all we can do to heal the forest, which ought to brighten spirit. We'll see to the shroud. You have no problem taking care of the rest, Kubo. The offer is much appreciated. We shall begin without further delay. I trust you will not object to my company. I dare say healing the forest is one task for which I am more qualified than most. Elder Seeds here. Are you well enough to leave the city? I should like to think that I have been for some time. In any event, Izumi has finally grown tired of my objections and ceased his attempts to detain me further. Allow me to be the one to consecrate these saplings. It would be an honor to offer words of thanks to the forest for its bounty. Please do, Kubo! A prayer from the Elder Seeds here herself would certainly hasten the growth from tiny sapling to tower tree. Such is my hope. As Jorn did before me, I shall approach the Great One in friendship, that I might see through the veil of fear that blinds it and remember our covenant. Let us begin by cleansing all traces of corruption in the central shroud. Okay. Impressive, Kubo. Not even my keen eye can spot a corruption for that distance. Okay. Central Shroud, clear corruption. Alright, True Lady, whatever you say. I would like to complete this quest. Okay. In gratitude for your boundless blessing, I offer this gift. May it nourish you and nourish us. Alas, the earth is cleansed, and there's a settlement not far from here. We should tell them in the sapling, bid them to watch over it, and keep it from harm.
Of course, Elder Seeds here. I shall relay your words forthwith. Give the people hope to know they can aid in the restoration of the Twelveswood.
Thank you. Now we must go. Alright, whenever you're ready, Liddy. It's a silent harbor. There's some foul peeds that flow the aether. Let's hurry.
Nope, there's one right there. Cool.
The injury has begun to heal, and our next destination lies to the north. Okay. Tis fortunate the corruption here is faint. Simple prayer should suffice to cleanse the soil, after which we may plant the sapling. Such no disruptions to the attack flow, which means to believe in the Wiggles have already seen to the remainder. Indeed, the 12 wood size of the contentment I have not felt in a while. We'll serve the place here at the Great One, I cannot say, not until we visit the Guardian Tree. Excuse me. But you're the elder seeds here, aren't you? What brings you all the way to our village? Corruption has upset the balance of faith, but we have since cleansed with prayer and sapling. Thus has been toils would reclaimed a measure of peace. You've been planting trees? We have. The elements hasn't suffered much of late. With these offerings we endeavour to raise their spirits. Elder Seer, I've got to protest. What of your people's spirits? We try every step we take outdoors. The terrible monster is out there preying on innocent folk. Without rhyme or reason, if you don't strike us dead where we stand, the poison will finish the job. I know you're afraid that you and yours suffer still. However, it is the auspices of the elements that we may call the 12's wood home, and they cry out for deliverance. Even the Great One quakes in fear for the blasphemy's continued existence. To ignore the plight is to invite greater tragedy for us all. Rest assured, however, that I have not forgotten the needs of my people. We will bring comfort to the elementals and renew our sacred ties that we might enlist the aid of the Great One combating Glepnir and the suffocating despair it spreads. And so I pray that you continue to put your faith in the Guardians and me. Would that we could, Elder Seedsu, but we knew of death and sickness since before Glepnir's coming. They said the creeping death nothing to fear this day, but we know better. One of us caught it not too long ago. We gave it the cure and plenty in the hand. And for a while we thought we would be alright, but by the time we realized it hadn't done the damn thing. It's too late to call for a conjurer. It was a sad day for all of us when she passed, but none more so than her poor husband, Supin. He was beside himself with grief, and who could blame him? Then came Glepnir to compound our woes. Supin, it cannot be. Do you speak of Sura Supin? Sura? No, Supin was not one, but no one mistaken for Bajal. Supin wasn't even his real name. That'd be Elangia. But his wife was found calling Supin for some reason and caught on with the rest of us. I see. And what did Elangia look like? Well, I'd say no more than 30 summers, kept to himself. He went with naysayer and a word at times. Although he met his beloved, he became more of a fixture, friendly even. His wife was a sickly lass, but she had spirit. Spirit's not enough to beat the creeping death. Pity we couldn't do anything for her. That's it. That's all of it. He finally made new life for himself here. Thank you for recounting an NGO's story. Sad as it was, it helped me to better understand how much you've all suffered. I promise I will have cause for celebration soon. Until then, I implore you again to have your faith in the elementals and in me. Together we will overcome this crisis. Stupid fucking farmers. We're toxic, chat. Despite what he said, I'm certain this Elangia was Easura Supin. To think you were so close to living out all these years, searching for a purpose and finding true love, only to be robbed of that fulfillment too. Were you still Pajal, empowering by the elements, you could have saved her. You would have dwelt on the question, night after sleepless night, I know I would have. Mayhap in the end, he came to blame the elements for his helplessness, for her death, and despair was consumed. Aye, the animosity will linger, endure, and in vengeance would Glepnir finally find its purpose. We have done all we can to ensure the Great One the purity of our tent. Let's hope that we will be accepted as friends. Okay. Our supplications cannot have escaped the Great One's notice. May be enough to receive an audience. Oh, Great One, may I ever buy your bows? Embraced by your compassion, grace, and wisdom, be still the fear within your heart. Know that I am your faithful servant.
All feeling. Praise, passing corruption, refreshed, renewed green, flesh restored. Child of child, covenant honor, friend, friendship, peace.
It worked. The Great One speaks to the other aides here. You were right to follow Joran's example. We beseech you, the corruption is one aspect of the threat. Yeah. His name's Gartnia.
Profanity spawned, despair's orphan, sadness, anger, sadness, death's prayer, one and all. Poison potent, wounds unmending, withering bark, no strength to share.
After all we've done, you deny us. After all the seed seers that endured, she's pledged herself to you, devoted her life to Twoswood. The people cried out for salvation, and she answered. The Elementals cried out for deliverance. She answered. Only you can help us now. If you do not, then we are lost. She is lost. Please, I beg you. We beg you. What are you doing here?
We've been depending on the CTC all our lives, blaming them for whenever something goes wrong, without ever considering what we might do ourselves.
Aye, but no longer. The other seed seers have gone to incredible lengths for her people. And so her people have come to return the favour. If her pleas alone is not convincing enough, then we'll raise our voices in support. We couldn't let them make the journey without protection. That, and we couldn't let them put us to shame. We too have come to stand with the elder seed seer and beseech the Great One for aid. We all want the same thing, don't we? Peace restored to the forest. So please, share what you can, however little. Do not forsake us. Do not forsake her.
Tane, coveted child, walks with man with elemental, keeper of ancient faith unbroken. Cannot, will not break faith. To man render up flesh.
You agree to help us?
Flesh, branches take and join to oldest elders, renew bond in one stir. Raise up to heavens, covenant symbol, our staff, all join, all boom, all peace.
My duty weighed heavy on my heart. So heavy at times I scarce remember to breathe. For days and nights I worried about that I would be found wanting. But your faith and trust is the path forward been revealed to me. You came hither, united in purpose, and bared your hearts before the Great One. I, nay, Gridania, is forever in your debt.
Hell yeah. Maybe we'll pay off my loan now.
Why is it the tanking quest? Maryland, you all once more. I bid you take these branches to every corner of the Twoswood and join them to the other trees, that we might finally win free of despair. Should be done now, the seed seer, we swear it. I'm so happy I didn't get one. This is not a me problem for once. Once the trees have been bound together in spirit, I should carry out the Great One's final instruction and cast its cleansing power all across the Taleswood. Yet I must remind you, my friends, that Gipnir still stalks the woods. It will not remain idle. It will attempt to stop us. Go and hope your hearts, but do not lose sight of the danger. Why am I pumping my fist? I didn't get a fucking branch. Monica, you did not get a fucking branch, girl. The game did not bestow the branchy branch to you. Love, you did not get a fucking branchy branch. Alright. You must be ready. Let's go. Let's finish this. Impeccable timing is always Monica. A moment ago, the other citizens sent word to fetch you. Yeah, let's finish this. The children 12 of both Moogle and Mannanike had sailed forth, branches in hand, to the far reaches of the forest. Soon a task shall be completed. Though the shadow of death looms large, they do not despair into their hearts. They hold fast in their faith in the brighter future. We shall see their hope rewarded, and by the grace of the elementals consign these grim days to memory. We need only succeed in summoning the Ermine Hedge. You may recall the Great One's words were muddled in esoteric. I believe it was an instruction to carry out this esoteric ceremony in order to expunge the corruption befouling the forest, that the once tainted earth may begin to mend. For you see, when the Ermine Hedge was last formed, it was to protect the Twelvewood from the threats within. The Great One acted as a guardian, embracing the wood to shield them as a father would his child. On this occasion, however, we will call upon it to nourish and revitalize, as the mother nurses her child to make them strong in sickness. In channeling the spirit of the elementals in this way, we can stem the spread of Gipnir's poison, and the scars of its passing will finally heal. At least that's what the Great One intended to say, I believe. The Seatseer Council agrees that my interpretation is permitted to me to perform the ceremony. I have in my possession a single branch. The final one will be attached to the other tree in the Twelvewood. For all that you've done to aid us this far, I ask you to accept this honor. Who better than to set the final stone in the new foundation for everlasting peace? You, who have sacrificed so much for the sake of others. If we had even a sliver of your courage, we could move mountains. Thank you, my friend. We will find the tree I spoke of in front of the Level Workers Guild. Let us depart. Cool. While I'm here really quick, though, I would like my stupid hat to pop, so I can do this and a pop. Bow is back. Look to the burrows above and you'll see a spot where the bark has been discolored by agent elements. There you must fix the branch. Looks all discolored. Okay. Yeah, they weren't animating that shit. That wasn't happening. Do not blame them. You're quite the climber. And with that, all the preparations are now complete. Let's return to the Guardian Tree and with the aid of the Great One, deliver salvation to the whole Twelvewood. Okay. Time to fight. Truly, Isara's lingering resentment for the elemental that drives past me, and it will surely come. For the sake of the man he was, I must try to appeal to his reason. But should I fail, we will have no recourse but to fight. Regardless, the day should be one. Bid farewell to Gipnir. Yeah, he has to die. This is a great conversation and all, but he has to go. Sorry, Connie. Your whole, oh man, I feel bad about it, doesn't really matter to me. He has to die. To the branches of the Guardian Tree, the 12s would, good God, what is, there we go, is become as one. Summoning the Element Hedge, every realm of the sacred lands will be imbued with the power, Great One's nourishing aether. The force will be empowered to heal itself and break free of Gletnia's despair. The ceremony is complex and delicate, and I must maintain focus. I trust you will do what is necessary to make sure that I am not interrupted. Gletnia comes, defend the Elder Seats here. Not a battles we cut at this goddamn tree. Oh, the elements are so deserving of your scorn. Do you hate me too, for my haunts? I once knew a boy who called them gifts, symbols of the blessings he resolved to share with the world. Yet the beast before me now shares naught but misery and death, marks its victims with chains to bind and condemn, to share its suffering. I was not there for you then, but I am for you now, to unmake what you have become. I shall begin the ceremony. Stand fast and remember what we fight for. I missed it. Holy Jesus, you're still going. I am, because... First work, yo. Welcome to the bud. How am I supposed to do this? I can't heal her. I'm not sure what they want from me. Got an upgrade for the day? No. Okay. Well, let's turn this on. Ah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. control. I don't think this does anything. She just needs to like heal herself. Just a little bit. Doing all I can for her. Son of a bitch. Fatal poison. That's a good ability. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I don't... What? No, go back to normal. Fuck you. Very easy. Fucking asshole. I can't interrupt. Can I? Well, actually, maybe I didn't even try. In hindsight. That's okay, I can do better. Can I interrupt this? Can't interrupt that. Yeah, me standing there doesn't do anything. Just makes me look like a fucking idiot. Alright. Had to double check that. I'm pretty much perfect in this fight. This round. Now that I know every mechanic, I have not, like, failed once. Like, she's gonna take the damage from that, but there's nothing I can do about that one. It is interruptible. Go to hell. Ah, that was so much easier than I made it. Oh, look, there's no way. Oh, hello? Come, you pitiful beast. Let's see the contents of your innards. God damn it. There we go. So he's dead.
By the grace of the elementals!
Yeah, can you get aggro back? Thanks.
By the light of the crystal!
Well, fuck that up. That's okay. Run.
I shall ease your hurts.
Yes, ease his hurts, please. Oh my god. I was supposed to stay. I did not stay. That was a big oofy. I have made a big oofy. Got any more?
Be gone with you! What's will be done?
Jesus, that does a lot of damage. See you in hell, grip there, you bitch. To the sacred soil in azure skies, may your compassion flow and spell to banish the darkness. Receding terror, blissful quiet. Blessing, coveted, preserved, now and always, child of child. Honor and gratitude unending. For we, as well, honor and gratitude unending. We could not have overcome the blasphemy without your aid. In your everlasting grace, I pray you continue to guide we children in the forest. In your boundless mercy, I pray you forgive the lost and forsaken who succumbed to despair. F. To you, my dearest Ieyasu. I promise I shall never forget your words of wisdom. Ours is indeed a gift and a blessing, and a duty to our people I will uphold, till my final breath is to swear. Thank you, Marco. The great cleansing could not have succeeded without you. The blight has been purged, and the blasphemous beast which bore it laid low. The sacred wood that once held its breath in fear now breathes a long sigh of relief. I must return to Gridania, and my regular duties as Elder Seedseer, but you should be glad to call upon me there. That is, if I may impose upon you one final time. Thank you. I shall promise not to detain you at length. Let's meet again at the Lotus Stand. Yep, new Conjure's Guild. The other seats here awaits within. Shall I escort you to her? Shut up, yes. Shut up, yes. Shut up, yes. The Great One's aether flows all throughout the Tweleswood, purging the last vestiges of Gypnir's poison. The surviving wounded are no longer in danger and have begun to recover at long last. We have much cause to rejoice, in no small part because of you, my friend. On behalf of Catania and myself, allow me to thank you yet again for your tireless efforts in bringing Glypnia to hail. You went above and beyond the call of duty for the sake of your people in their homeland. You inspired to behold, and not for the first time, I might say. Forgive me, Elder Seedsir, but with this crisis behind us, I suggest a new course of action. Oh, and that would be? Rest. In all our time together, I've never seen you so hard pressed. Surely you're weary and could benefit from a brief respite. I appreciate your concern, my friend, but I cannot, will not. One day perhaps, but not today. But, Elder Seedsir. Recent events have given me cause to reflect on my past, upon lessons that I once thought I had taken to heart. When I could not yet understand duty when I had been trusted, and these horns of mine were but chains binding me to a destiny I did not choose. 'Twas Isura who taught me to appreciate the gift I'd been given. Had he not been there to help me keep the proper path, where would the errant feet have taken me instead? He was perhaps the first, but he will not be the last. My brother and sister and countless other kind souls, through their words of support, have also helped me continue to find a way forward, even when I thought there was none. 'Tis by opening our hearts to one another, in turn, we open new paths. This, we can conceive of greater opportunities and brighter futures. All who live within Gridania are deserving of these gifts, and so I must always be there for them, that together we may journey in safety through darkest night. Not tempted to live a wild and free life like an adventurer? It is not without its appeal. I recall fondly a few occasions I have travelled beyond. Our time together in the churning mists left a lasting impression. If I ever had there come a time when I no longer need to serve as Elder Seedsir, I should very much like to accompany you on another adventure. Regardless of what the future has in store, my present course is clear. So long as we Padal serve as a bridge between man and elemental, Gridania can weather any storm. And so I will continue to walk hand in hand with my people and my patrons, along a path that we discover together. Oh my god, it's still going. The blasphemies no more, there are still administrative matters to resolve. It's not too much to ask, could I bring word of the recent events to our delegate Rods and Hall? You're sending me to fucking Rods and Hall? I'm trying to think of the last time I went back to Rods and Han in this fucking story. Bro? Dick? It's not close at all, chat. It's not close at all. Welcome back. I pray you've brought good tidings. Glypnir's slaying, you brought joy to me on an otherwise uneventful day. Of course, I had complete faith in your success and began to worry ever so slightly when you did not return as quickly as I anticipated. I shall report your success to the envoys at once. If we have further need of you, I will pray you answer our call. Just get all those? Okay, that's pretty good. Actually. Can now, wait. Die level 90 tank gear for tank rolls. Level 9 job specific will become... Oh. Understood. Okay. So that was worth doing right now instead of waiting. Okay. What is this? This is a quest. I want to do it. You can't make me. You can't make me. You can't make me. You can't do it. You can't make me, chat. That said, the only thing you can do right now is wait for tomorrow. Yep. I'm that guy today. Thanks for spending some of your time here, chat. We've been streaming for 14 fucking hours. Straight. Pretty much. Today was long. Today was a long one. Anyway, so thanks for spending some of your life here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning when we're going to finish Shadowbringers. Or, wait, that's wrong. Endwalker. We're going to finish Endwalker. Endwalker gets finished. As always, thanks for spending some time here. And in particular, thank you to our Patreon supporters, Casil, Noob Television, and Automatic Win. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.